Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will discuss about a transit that is a traveling salesman problem. So using a branch and bound technique. So already all of you know that how to solve this TSP problem, traveling salesman problem, by using a dynamic programming technique. Also we studied, and I explained you about the brute force technique also. So what is a traveling salesman problem? Traveling salesman problem is a problem so where you will start with a one particular city and visit all the other cities exactly once and come back to the same city, and you need to search for a least cost tour. You have to search for a least cost tour. So this using and dynamic programming technique we have already studied. So now we'll see how to solve it using a branch and bound technique. As all of you know that branch and bound technique will not search for a set of solution like an backtracking technique. It will search for an optimal solution, which is a best solution. And already we saw how to solve an knapsack problem and the job assignment problem by using an branch and bound technique. Now we'll see how to solve that this TSP problem, that is a traveling salesman problem, using an branch and bound technique. So all of you know that when we are using a branch and bound technique, if we are searching for an least cost or a least tour or a least distance, something where least profit like that, then we need to compute the lower bound. And if we are searching for a maximum profit like that, maximum highest, then we have to compute the upper bound. So what is this lower bound and the upper bound provides you? The lower bound tells that whatever the final tour or a final cost what you are getting, it will not be less than the lower bound initially what you have computed. And the upper bound represent that whatever the maximum profit whatever you are getting, that will not exceed the, it will not be more than the upper bound what you have provided. That is the initial upper bound what you have provided. So that is what the lower bound and the initial upper bound will give you the information. Now we will see that how this TSP problem can be solved by using an branch and bound technique. So how to compute the lower bound here? So initial lower bound. So as I told you that this particular that is branch and bound technique is also solved using an solution space tree. Okay. So initially the lower bound I need to compute. So initially assume that A is my starting vertex, start city. So how to compute the lower bound initially? The lower bound will be uncomputed by considering the sum of the two nearest cities. By considering the sum of the two nearest vertex from each of the vertex and divided by 2. That will give you the lower bound. So from A, which is the two nearest city you are having, from A there are 4 outgoing edges are there, 8, 1, 5, 3. So in that which is the minimum? 1 and 3. So initial lower bound is equal to 1 plus 3, okay, plus from B which is a that is an from B which are the nearest cities, 4 outgoing edges are there, 3, 6, 7, 9. So minimum is 3 plus 6. Okay. So next from C, 1, 2. So plus 1 plus 2. Okay. Next from D it is 4 outgoing edges are there, minimum are 4 plus 3. And from E 8, 2, 3, 9. So 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3. So whole thing divided by 2. So it is how much? 4 plus 9 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5 by 2. So how much you will get? So it is 10, 23 and 28. So it is 28 divided by 2. So it is 14. So initial lower bound what we got is at 14. It is 14. So next what I will take? Now from this A, initial starting city is A. So from where and all I can move from the city A. From city A, I can move to the B, A to B, one option. And from A, I can go to the A to C, second option. I can go to the A to C. From A, I can move to the D. All options, no, it is branch and bound. Whatever the different branches are there, consider all the branches. A to C. Now compute the lower bound for each. Okay. So now what I will do? So what is the lower bound you are getting? Now compulsorily I am moving A to B. A to B means 3 plus. So it is 3 plus. Compulsorily I am moving A to B. So 3 plus 1 more. 3 plus 1, 4. So same thing I will get. So it is 14. Now A to C. Here also I have considered A to C, no? There will not be any change. Here also this will be 14. Now A to D is fixed. A to D is fixed. So it is, which is the one more nearest city? 1. So it is 1 plus 5. It is 1 plus 5. Okay. The rest all will be an same. No, one more change is there. So again from B it is 3 plus 6 same, and from C 1 plus 2 same, and from E 2 plus 3 same, and from D this is fixed now. A to D is fixed now, so this is fixed. So which is the one more nearest? 3. So it is 5 plus 3. So this is 5 plus 3. So these are the two changes what we are having when I am moving from A to D. A to D. So how much it is? So it is 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus. So here it is 6. And here it is 8. So it is 9, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. So 18, 19, 26. 26, 31. So it is 31 by 2, or round it off, I will get 16. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. Now A to E is fixed. A to E is fixed, means 8 is fixed. 8 is fixed. So now this is fixed. Okay. Now this is fixed, which is the one more nearest from A, 1. So it is 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1. Now from B it is 3 plus 6. No change, because this is only, this is fixed. From C there is no change. 1 plus 2. And from D it is 4 plus 3. So it is 7. So where is the change now? The change is here 9. Okay. And this is fixed. So from E we are considering 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 from E. Now which is fixed? 8 is fixed. So 8 plus 2. So it is 2 plus 8. So it is 10. So now this is not 5. This is 10. So now add all of them. So it is 9 plus 9. 18. 18. So 21. 28. 28. 38. So 38 means how much? 19 divided by 2. So divided by 2 you have to do it as 19. So next lower bound is 19. Now I have to move, we have to check that among all of these branches, which is the branch which is leading me to the least cost. So 14, 14 is there. You can expand both of them, or any one branch also you can expand. So assume that I will expand both of them. Now what are the options you are having now? So A to B already we have traveled. I can travel to the C. Okay. Now A, B, I will move to the D. Compute the lower bound. Now I will move from A to B, B to E. 3 options are there. A to B already we have traveled. So from B I can move to the C, from B I can move to the D, from B I can move to the E. So A to B is fixed. This 3 is fixed. This is fixed. Okay, A to B is fixed. 3 is fixed. Now, when I'll consider this particular bar B to C, B to C is fixed. These two are fixed. B to C is fixed. B to C is fixed. Now you take. From here it is 1 plus 3. That is 4 plus. Now from B it is 6 plus 3 because 6 is already fixed. So it is 6 plus 3 is how much? It is 9 plus. Next from C, this is fixed. So 6 plus 1, 7 plus. Now from D it is 4 plus 3, 7 plus from E 2 plus 3, 5. So divided by 2. So how much you will get? It is equal to the 16. So when I'll add all of them, I'll get 16. Okay, calculate it, you will get it. Now A to B, in this A to B is fixed, 3 is fixed, and B to D is fixed, B to D. That means this is not fixed, this is fixed, B to D is fixed, 3 is fixed, 7 is fixed. Now you compute 1 plus 3, that is 4. Next from B it is 3 plus 7, 10. Okay, so it is 10. And from C, 1 plus 2, C. From C it is 1, 2, 3. Next from D, 7 is fixed. So it is 7 plus 3, 10. Okay. Now from E, 2 plus 3, 5. So this divided by 2. By 2 you calculate how much you will get. You will get this also as an 16. Lower bound as an 16. Now A to B, B to E. A to B, 3 is fixed, and B to E. B to E is fixed. B to E, 9 is fixed. So 3 is fixed and 9 is fixed. So 1 plus 3, 4. Next from B, 9 plus 3, 12. Okay. Now from C, 1 plus 2, 3. From D, 4 plus 3, 7. Okay. Now from E, 9 is fixed, no? So 9 plus 2, it is 11. So add all of them, divided by 2 you do, you will get it as a 19. So lower bound is equal to 19. Now again it is lower bound 16 and 16. So which branch I have to go? I need to go in both the branches. So what are the options are left out from here? So already we have travelled from where to where? A to B, B to C we have travelled. Okay. From C I can move to the D. Okay. And come back to the, from C I can move to the D, from D to E, E to A. So this is one option what you are having. One more option from here is A to B is fixed, B to C is fixed, and then from C to D I have travelled. So what is the option here? So it is C to E, go to the D, come back to the A. So calculate what is the cost you are cutting. What is the, not the lower bound. Lower bound computation is over here only. Why? A to B, B to C is fixed. Only 2 more vertices you are having. One option is from C I can move to the D, D to E, E to A. Other option is C to E, E to D, and D to A. So both the option I have written. So no need of computing the lower bound. Final cost you can compute. Means here I am travelling from A to B, 3. Then B to C, 6. That is 9. Then C to D. Then C to D, 9 plus 13, 4, 13. Then D to E, 13, 16. And E to A, that is 8. So 16 plus 8 is 24. So it is 24. Cost is 24. Like this, A to B, 3 here. B to C, 9. Then C to E, it is 2. So it is 9 plus 2, 11. Then E to D, 11 plus 3, that is 14. Then D to A plus 5, that is 19. That is 19. Got it? So 2. Now I'll take this particular branch and I'll compute what are the options you are having. I'll write it properly. Wait. That's why while writing this solution space tree, you take the horizontal instead of writing it A to B, B to D is fixed. So what is the lower bound we got? 16. Now I'll not expand this. Both are same. I'll go this particular branch. I'll expand. You have to write this. Expand this branch also. Since there is no space, I am stopping over there. E to E. So what is the lower bound here? You got 19. So 19 I will not move. This also I will not move. This also I will not move. So this branch I will consider now. From here, what are the options you are having? So which already you have moved? A to B, B to D already you have moved. So D to C, C to E, E to A. One option. So another option is A, B, D is fixed. D to C I have travelled. So D to E, E to C, A. So what is the cost you are getting? So it is 24. What is the cost you are getting? It is 16. You calculate that. Cost is 16. So among this 24, 19, 24, 16, which is the minimum? 16 is the minimum. So this is your optimal solution. So what is that optimal solution? I am moving from A to B, B to D, D to E, E to C, C to A. So it is compute that A to B 3, then B to D. So it is 3 plus, then B to D, it is B to D is 7 plus D to E 3, then E to C 2, then C to A 1. So it is 10, 15, 16. So this is your optimal solution. So this is how you will be and finding the, no need of expanding this branch also. Since they are equal, one of the branch you can expand, but don't do that one for this one. Here you expand, because it is, when I'll go to the different levels, you may get the different tour cost. That is the reason. Or you expand this also. So expand this and check that how much the cost you are getting. It will not be less than the 16. So what is the lower bound you got here? 14. Is your final answer is less than this lower bound? No, it is 16, which is not less than the 14. So what is this? The initial lower bound will give you the information. The initial lower bound will give you the information saying that whatever the final optimal solution you are getting, that will not be less than the initial lower bound what you have computed. So don't think that initial lower bound itself is the answer. It is not an answer. Just it is saying that whatever the final optimal solution you are getting, it will not be less than the initial lower bound what you have computed. Okay. So that is about a traveling salesman problem. So few more examples are there. You can go through those examples.